Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, dear students. I am Shahabullah, lecturer in English, Kohat University of Science and Technology. And today, once again, I am here with your fifth online lecture. And in this lecture, we will be talking about future indefinite tense and future continuous tense. Uh, First of all, we will come to know about future tense in general. Okay. Future tense is used for the activities or actions which will be done in the coming time and not being done. Okay, it means that the activities or actions which are not yet completed, but it will be done or it will be completed or someone will do these activities or actions in the coming time. Okay, uh, you can see here on this arrow, here is the past and here is the present. Okay, we are talking in the present time. Okay, and after the present time or after the current time, uh, the upcoming time is known as future time. Okay, जो वक्त अभी तक नहीं आया मतलब अभी या अब के बाद जो वक्त आ रहा है वो क्या है, वो फ्यूचर है। ठीक है, तो इसके बारे में जब हम बात करते हैं तो क्या कौन से टेंस में कहेंगे, वो फ्यूचर टेंस में कहेंगे। फ्यूचर टेंस में दो जो है वो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स यूज होते हैं। वन इज शल एंड अनदर वन इज विल। ओके, in spoken language we use will with all of the subjects, whether it is first person, second person, third person, whether it is noun or pronoun. Normally in spoken language we use will, like for example, I will go, I will, we will do, he will, she will, it will, you will, they will, Ahmad will, etc., etc. Okay, but in written language or in written documents, we use shall with I and we. Like for example, I shall or we shall, and we use will with the rest of the subjects. Like for example, he, she, it, they, you, etc. With these subjects, we will use will as auxiliary verb. Okay, like for example, the first sentence, he will write to his boss. It means that the activity or action of writing is not yet done. It will take place somewhere here or here or here, okay, or here. But it means that the activity is not yet completed. Okay, it will take place in the coming time. Or another example is I shall write to his boss. Okay, with I we use shall in written language, and with I and we use shall as auxiliary verb, and with the rest of the subjects we use will. Okay, uh, this is present indefinite tense. The second example is of present continuous tense. Like for example, he will be writing to his boss. It means that at that moment in future time, like for example, we are talking about this time. Okay, I have encircled it. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow, it might be 10 days, after 10 days, it might be a year, after a year, or 10 years, or uh, etc. Okay, uh, but like for example, he will be writing to his boss. It means that at that moment in future time, at that moment means the moment which we are talking about. Like for example, we are talking about this moment. At this moment he will be busy in writing to his boss. Okay, it means that the subject he, which is a person, that person is not yet mean writing to his boss, but he will write in future. Okay, he will be busy in writing to his boss, okay, in future time, or I shall be writing to his boss. Okay, the third example is of present, sorry, future perfect tense. He will have written to his boss. And the fourth example is a future perfect continuous tense. He will have been writing to his boss since morning. These two tenses we will be discussing in next lecture. Okay. Now, coming toward future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense, uh, yeah, future simple tense we can say. Okay. The structure is very much simple. Like for example, subject will be followed by auxiliary verb, which will be shall or will, and then followed by present form of verb or first form of verb. Okay, and then followed by object. Like for example, in the first example, you can see Ali will come with him. Ali is the subject, and with Ali, the auxiliary or the helping verb is will, and come is the first form or present form of verb, and with him is uh, for time being it is the object. Okay, we shall visit him. We is the subject, shall is the helping or auxiliary verb, and then followed by a present form or first form of verb which is visit, and then followed by object which is him. Okay, and the third example, they will play with you. They is the subject, will is the auxiliary or helping verb, play is the present or first form of verb, and with you again for a time being it is object. Okay, this is the structure of future indefinite tense, and in this tense we are talking about actions that will be done in the coming time. Okay, you can see in the diagram here, from this line onward, let start drawing here. From this line onward, this is future time. Okay, so it means that, like for example, Ali will come with him. It means that this activity or action is not yet completed or not yet performed. Okay, this activity will take place somewhere here, somewhere here, somewhere here, or somewhere here. If we are talking about tomorrow, so we can add Ali will come with him tomorrow. If it is after 10 years, let's suppose Ali will come with him after 10 years, we will add. Okay, so the second example, we shall visit him. It means that we have not yet visited him. Okay, we shall visit him in the future or in the coming time. And in the third example, it is they will play with you. It means that they haven't played yet. Okay, they will play with you in this time. Okay, in this upcoming time, it may be after in the afternoon. Okay, or tonight, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, next month, etc., etc. Okay. Uh, Now, uh, let's see some example. Okay. Look at the following example. The first two examples are positive sentences. The first one is I shall play his. Sorry, I shall pay his debt. मैं उसका कर्जा अदा करूंगा. It means कि I haven't yet paid his debt. His debt. Okay. मैं ये जो मैंने एरो लगाई है एज अ होल, यहाँ से लेकर प्रेजेंट टाइम से लेकर और फ्यूचर का एंड मालूम नहीं, इसलिए मैंने वो कंटिन्यू रखा है. ठीक है, मैं फ्यूचर टाइम में जो है वो इसका कर्जा जो है वो अदा करूँगा. ठीक है, मैंने अभी तक जो है वो अदा नहीं किया है. द सेकंड एग्जांपल इज वी विल सपोर्ट हिम. it means that we haven't supported him yet. Okay, like for example, he is the contestant of election, let's suppose. Okay, election लड़ रहा है, कोई MP MNA etc है, तो हम उस किसी को बता रहे हैं कि वो अगर इलेक्शन के लिए खड़ा हो जाएगा तो हम सपोर्ट करेंगे. ठीक है, तो वो इस फ्यूचर टाइम में किसी भी टाइम हो सकता है. हम वो टाइम मेंशन भी करते हैं कि लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल अगर वो इलेक्शन के लिए खड़ा हो गया या अगर वो इलेक्शन लड़ा उसने, तो वी विल सपोर्ट हिम. ओके, नाउ फॉर नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस we simply use not after the auxiliary verb. Okay, like she will not think about her work. It means that she will not think. um, it is related to future time. ठीक है कि फ्यूचर में जो है वो कल या कल के बाद जो भी टाइम है उसमें वो अपने मतलब काम के बारे में नहीं सोचेगी. ठीक है. वी शिल नॉट गो विद देम. हम उनके साथ नहीं जाएंगे. ठीक है. इसका मतलब ये कि कल वो जा रहे, लेट सपोज वो जा रहे, कोई है दोस्त है एक्सेट्रा, वो कहीं जा रहे और हम कह रहे हैं कि हम उनके साथ नहीं जाएंगे. ठीक है. तो इस किस्म की सेंटेंस जो है ये फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट में हम जो है वो बताते हैं. ठीक है. एंड फॉर इंट्रैगेटिव सेंटेंसेस ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब जो है वो सेंटेंस की इनिशियल पोजीशन पे आ जाता है. ओके, we'll put the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence, then followed by the subject uh, that could be a noun or pronoun, and then followed by first form of verb, and then followed by object. Like for example, shall we watch TV? क्या हम टीवी देखेंगे? ठीक है. कल की बात, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल हम कर रहे हैं कि क्या कल हम टीवी देखेंगे. या जो है सेकंड एग्जांपल, विल दे सिंग टुगेदर? क्या वो इकट्ठे जो है वो गाएंगे? ठीक है. तो ये भी मतलब फ्यूचर टाइम से रिलेटेड है. ठीक है. नाउ practice exercise for you people. Make positive, negative and interrogative sentences using the following verbs. Okay, ये मैंने verbs दिए हैं कुछ, इसको जो है आपने सेंटेंसेस में यूज़ करने हैं. पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस बनाने हैं, देन नेगेटिव और देन इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. दीज वर्ब्स आर बिगिन, ब्रेक, ड्राइव, रीड, टीच, मीट, गिव, हाइड, वियर एंड थ्रू. Now, future continuous tense. It is the same like present continuous tense or past continuous tense. In present continuous tense, I have told you that the activity or the action is in progress, okay, in present time. When we were talking about past tense, so the activity or the action was continue in uh, at a specific time in past, okay. Now we are talking about future continuous tense. Okay, so the actions or the activities which we are talking about will be continue in the future time. Okay, uh, the structure again is very much simple. First of all, the subject that could be a noun or pronoun, then followed by will be or shall be. Okay, and present participle or ing form of verb, and then followed by object. Okay, like for example, Suleiman will be working in the fields. In this sentence, the sense is given like for example, we are talking about this time, or we can say we are talking about tomorrow or a day after tomorrow. Okay, so at this specific time in future, Suleiman will be um, working in the fields. Okay, this activity or this action will be continue in that time. Okay, or at that time. The second example is I shall be teaching in university. Like for example, कोई हमसे मुझसे पूछ रहा है कि आज लेट्स सपोज आज जो ट्यूसडे है और मैं बात कर रहा हूँ फ्राइडे, कोई मुझसे पूछे कि फ्राइडे 10 बजे आप क्या करेंगे, ठीक है, या क्या कर रहे होंगे, और मैं जवाब दूँ आई शेल बी टीचिंग इन यूनिवर्सिटी. अब फ्राइडे लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल ये टाइम है, ठीक है, फ्यूचर में, और मैं इसी टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. फ्राइडे 10 बजे मैं क्या करूँगा, आई शेल बी टीचिंग इन यूनिवर्सिटी. इट मीन्स कि मैं जो है टीचिंग की ये एक्टिविटी जो है मेरी टीचिंग की जो एक्टिविटी है ये प्रोग्रेस में होगी, ये कंटिन्यू होगी. ठीक है. और थर्ड एग्जांपल इज दे विल बी प्लेइंग विद यू. वो आपके साथ खेल रहे होंगे. ठीक है. आपसे कोई पूछे कि लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल वो लोग जो है वो कल दोपहर को क्या करेंगे, ठीक है, या क्या कर रहे होंगे. ठीक है. और आप जवाब दे दे विल बी प्लाइंग विद यू टुमारो. अब लेट्स सपोज प्रेजेंट टाइम ये है, आप बात कर रहे हैं और आप इसी टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, ये कल दोपहर है लेट्स सपोज. ठीक है, इसी टाइम के बारे में आप बात कर रहे हैं. और आप कहे कि they will be playing with you, it means कि the activity of playing or the action of playing any type of sport that will be in progress at this specific time. Okay, so future continuous tense is about the activities or the actions which will be continue or in progress in the future time. Okay, now look at some examples. First of all, positive sentences. The first sentence is I shall be riding a bike. It means कि फ्यूचर में वो स्पेसिफिक टाइम पे मैं क्या कर रहा हूँगा, मैं बाइक जो है वो चलाऊंगा। लाइक हम इसी टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, तो इसी टाइम ये राइडिंग अ बाइक की जो एक्टिविटी या एक्शन है ये इन प्रोग्रेस होगा। द सेकंड एग्जांपल इज ही विल बी लीविंग फॉर होम। ओके, वो घर के लिए छोड़ रहा होगा या जा रहा होगा। ठीक है, तो हम अगेन इसी टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, कल दोपहर 2 बजे के बारे में या एक हफ्ते बाद ये बात कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, तो इसी टाइम में ये बंदा ही जो है द सब्जेक्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंस, ही विल बी लीविंग फॉर होम। ओके, now the structure of the negative sentences is that as I told you that when there are two auxiliary verbs, not will always be placed between these two auxiliaries. Here we have two auxiliary verbs, one is will and another is be. Okay, or one is shall and another one is be. So we will put not between will and be or shall and be. Okay, so the structure will become subject, then followed by will or shall, then followed by not, and followed by be, and present participle form of verb or ing form of verb, and at the end there will be object of the sentence. So these examples are she will not be washing the clothes. Okay, like हम इसी टाइम के बारे में बात कर रहे कि वो कोई आपसे पूछे कि इसी टाइम फ्यूचर में इसी टाइम या कल दोपहर को वो कपड़े धो रही होगी, आप जवाब देते हो कि शी विल नॉट बी वॉशिंग द क्लॉथ्स, वो कपड़े नहीं धो रही होंगी। ठीक है, वो कुछ और काम करती होंगी। या वी शैल नॉट बी प्लेइंग फुटबॉल, हम फुटबॉल नहीं खेल रहे होंगे। ठीक है, and then interrogative sentences, the structure of the interrogative sentences are again we'll put the auxiliary verbs will or shall at the beginning of the sentence, then followed by subject, followed by be, and then present participle form of verb or ing form of verb, and then object. Okay, so the examples are shall we be eating together, क्या हम इकट्ठे खा रहे होंगे। ठीक है, या will they be going to लाहौर, क्या वो लाहौर जा रहे होंगे। ठीक है, तो ये भी फ्यूचर में एक स्पेसिफिक टाइम के बारे में बात हो रही है। ठीक है, कि उसी टाइम जो ये एक्टिविटी पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस में हम ये बात करते हैं कि फ्यूचर में इसी स्पेसिफिक टाइम पे ये एक्टिविटी जो है ये इन प्रोग्रेस होगी। नेगेटिव में हम क्या बात करते हैं कि ये एक्टिविटी इन प्रोग्रेस नहीं होगी। ठीक है, और इंट्रागेटिव में हम क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं कि क्या ये काम जो है वो इसी टाइम में इन प्रोग्रेस होगा या नहीं। ठीक है, now again practice exercise for you people. Make these verbs uh, make positive, negative, and interrogative sentences by using the following verbs in sentences. They are challenge, conduct, copy, cut, draw, exchange, feel, grow, miss, and lead. Okay, that's all for today. And if you have any question related to this topic, you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you.